Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Boys Greater Boston League Soccer. Link Glasgow in the green and gold, Medford in the white. Medford is trying to get a sweep here. They beat English earlier in the season. Glasgow's looking for their first win under coach Eric Moreno. Glasgow, usually one of the better programs around. They are going through a rebuilding mode. They're a very young team. Medford has it right away in the Glasgow end. They try to knock it deep, and it goes out of play. Glasgow will get the throw in. Finnabar McEachern in net for Medford. Santos Emmanuel Alvarez for Glasgow. Medford knocks it out. Glasgow takes the throw in down deep. Out off Medford again, right in the Medford bench area. Glasgow's trying to give Lynn a split. Revere girls defeated English girls in the game here first. And again, they didn't throw the ball in correctly. That still baffles me. All the rules of this sport baffles me anyway. Knocked out by Glasgow. Medford will get the throw in down deeper. And nobody is applying for Rich Avery's job. Rich Avery is the guy that's in charge of these two fields. Blocked twice by Medford. Glasgow finally boots it up and out. It winds up in the seats. It used to be you had to worry about Manning Field during football and soccer. Now, and Fraser Field was idle, except for a few times by Fisher College baseball team. Now, both fields are inundated. It's absolutely incredible since they put the turf totally in Fraser. Finally get control of it and knock it away. It's so, the use of Fraser Field has skyrocketed. Today, for example, out in left field was St. Mary's boys soccer practicing. Out in right field, it was either Tech or Kip football team practicing. I think it was Kip. And in the infield was the Glasgow girls field hockey team. Medford took it away at midfield. Blocked by Glasgow. And it goes out off Medford. Glasgow trying to knock it deep. They tip it to the middle. Now they knock it deep looking for a break, and they call Chacon offside. Glasgow tips it ahead. Chacon. Pass behind, but they get it back. Chacon trying to center it. The Medford player went down. I'm not sure what they're calling. And the Medford players getting up, they signaled over to forget about the trainer. So he went down hard, and they give Classical the throw in. And they give Classical the throw in again. Coming back. Classical, nice slide, breaking it up. I think that was Medina with the defensive play. Skips past everybody. Everybody trying to get a foot on it. They finally get the shot. Alvarez had to make the save. Loose ball, everybody trying to get it. And it was Johnny Charles who got the shot. Alvarez made the save. And he called Medford offside, I think. Hoskell will get the kick. They drill it upfield, headed away by Medford. Hoskell got a foot on it, keeps it alive. Chacon trying to center it, there was nobody there. Medford knocks it back, headed away nicely by Vargas. Out in front, McGecken got there just before Classical could get there. Ball was bouncing. I think it was Galvez who looked to get a head on it, and he couldn't get a head on it. McGecken just stepped in front and took it away. Chacon has it taken away. Medford knocks it high and deep, bouncing around. Bodies go down as it went out off Medford. And in the process, Robinson Mark got knocked down. This is the coach said it's the same roster. And I remember the last game, number 15, who's got the bright orange shoes, was the only number that was not on the roster for Medford. And don't you know, number 15 scored a hat trick against English. And Robinson Mark was the only player on the roster that didn't have a number. So naturally, we gave him number 15. And we're giving him number 15 again. We're calling Robinson Mark number 15 again. They take it away and they bang it out off Medford. They banged it off KK Desrius. And now they drill it out of play. Early moments of this first half, Greater Boston League Boys Soccer, Lynn Classical, Medford. Medford trying to get a little bit closer to tournament time. A win here would put them a point away. Classical, they are obviously not going to make the state tournament, but they would like to get their first win here tonight against Medford. Medford trying to center it. Classical blocked it. It went out off Classical. Medford will get the first corner kick. And gets knocked out again. Coming from the far side. They get it up, and it's out of play. Alvarez will kick it away. High and deep and over everything and out of play. Chacon bounced by him, and they'll knock it. Joa Pereira knocked it back to the goaltender. They knock it to the far side, Neil side, looking for Chacon. And Medford knocks it out. Ten minutes in to this scoreless first half. A wacky day. I was leaving the barber shop right around 2:30. The rain came down, huge drops, and it was pouring as they tip it to Alvarez, and he boots it away. I made a turn to go on a different street and stopped. It wasn't raining. When I come out of the house, it was bright sunshine, white clouds, blue skies. A little darker now, but cooler. But the rain, as soon as it came, was gone. And I guess different parts of the city, Dave Raymond, who helps Rich Avery on football nights and tournament nights, and here at he was golfing again, said it was pouring there. Other people said it never rained. And as soon as we get a chance, we'll give you a shot of the great skylight back over behind Pine Hill Cemetery, behind the trees. Once we get a chance, if there's a lull, and there's one there. So right between the two big light standards, you can see the bright light. Look at that great nighttime landscape over the city of Lynn. Gorgeous. Cool, but gorgeous. As I do that, we played not quite 13 minutes in this scoreless first half. 0-0 Classical and Medford. We got a timeout down in the field. Out of the timeout, they called that takedown. I thought they were giving Classical the kick away. They called the takedown of Mark, and now they get a kick from that angle, and they kick it way deep. And they almost got a foot on it. A great play by Barrios. Diego Barrios just got a piece. They were coming over, looking to get a foot out in front, all by themselves. I think it was Tizreyes, but Barrios made a terrific play and blocked everything. They knock it deep, foot race. Medford gets there first and knocks it out of play. They were trying to send Galvez in. Haskell trying to center it. McGecken comes out, steps in front of Chacon and picks it off, and he'll kick it away. High and deep past midfield. Medford knocks it down. Now Medford looking for a break, trying to walk in. Smothered by the defense. Outstanding. Looked like he walked in. Vargas again with a tremendous play. He beat the defense initially, was going to walk right in and let it fly. And Vargas just came like he was sliding into third base. Just walked right in, slid across, and smothered it. Outstanding defense by Barrios. That's two great plays by Barrios. A couple of minutes apart. Medford knocks it out, but they knocked it off. Classical. Mark heads it by, tries to center it. They fanned on the shot. They get the shot, and he missed it. Wide left. Mark threw it out in front. They fanned, trying to one-time it. It skipped past to the far side. They had the shot. They had the net open. And Coyote knocked it wide left and out of play. And now just past the 15-minute mark, we have another timeout. After our second timeout, usually it's unusual to take two timeouts, especially that close together. We haven't reached the halfway mark, and we've already taken two timeouts. We mentioned Medford is 8-3-1. They defeated English here, so they're looking for a sweep here at Manning Field. Behind the back action didn't work. It got picked off by Dos Reyes. Medford knocking it deep, and he knocked it too deep. It goes out of play. It's amazing when I look at this. They're taking the ball out virtually the 20-yard line. I look across, the official on the other side is standing in front of the Medford bench. The ball now is down. It's down almost to the goal line. And the referee on the far side is 60 yards away. How can he possibly make a call? Free kick coming up for Medford. Just outside the 5. They're going to move that classical picket fence back a little bit. They didn't put the biggest people in that picket fence. And they kick it wide, high, over the net. Some of the people got excited because the net moved, but it moved because the ball wound up on top of the net. They faked that 3 people run the ball, 2 fake, 1 take the kick. I don't think I've ever seen that work. Alvarez just kicked it out of play. I don't know how the official can be 50 yards, 60 yards away and be involved in anything. He is yet to cross midfield. Vargas knocks it up. Classical couldn't keep it in. Back and forth. Nobody really has challenged either goaltender. Haskell picked the pass off. They get it to Chacon a little bit behind him, but he collects. Knocks it deep. Looking to walk in. Blocked by McGecken and knocked out by the defense. Chacon with a nice pass. I think it was Galvez they sent in alone. And just as he got his foot on it, McGecken got a piece, deflected it, and Charles, the defender, knocked it out. Classical gets a corner kick. Medford clears it away. And Medford knocks it out off Classical. So we're halfway through and counting in this scoreless first half. Greater Boston League boys soccer, Classical and Medford. Mark with it. Trying to get loose, can't. Mark still with it. Medford knocks it deep to the far side and got a head on it, but couldn't keep it in. He knocked it out. That's a tough pass to make, clear across the field. Medford brings it back. A little behind the back action, gets the pass across. And Classical knocked it out. Medford will get the throw in down deep. And the official on the far side, just now for the first time, steps past the halfway mark, the 50-yard line. They knock it deep. To the middle, knock it again, and they call Classical offside. They had the ball, they threw it behind, and they ran ahead to get the pass, and they had to reach back to get the first pass, and by that time, the player breaking down the far side was offside. It's hard to believe we're closing in on the end of soccer and football. I'm still wondering where baseball and softball went. And we're almost 3/4 of the way through soccer and football. Angel will put it in play. Bounces by Chacon. Battling for it. Blocked. Classical trying to get it. They do. Angel with a nice little shift. They give it all the way back. They knock it deep, and Medford knocks it out of play. Headed away by Medford. Haskell didn't get a lot on the pass. Medford winds up taking it away. Broken up. Almost looked like it hit Chacon in the hand. And very quickly, Oliveira took it away. Angel pops it up, headed away. Here's Mark looking for it. Has it taken away. They let it go through to Alvarez with Mark breathing down on him. They knock it deep down the far side. And they call him offside. They waited a while to call it, but they call him offside. Vargas will kick it away. Oh, they're moving it all the way, almost to the 30-yard line. Medford took it away. Medford knocked it out. And Glasgow lost it out. So back and forth we go. Nobody really challenging either goaltender. Substitutions for both teams. And out off Medford. Glasgow from right in front of the Medford bench. Pass broken up. Blocked by Glasgow. Chacon with it. Takes the shot. Looked like it was going in. It just went over the top crossbar behind the net and out of play. Didn't miss by much. McGecken drills it past midfield. Vargas knocks it away. Chacon knocked it down. Medford winds up with it. They knock it deep, headed away. Nicely by De Leon. Medford with a couple of nice passes. Looking to walk in. Blocked, but they put it right on the foot of Medford. Vargas breaks it up. Sliding and breaking it up. It's amazing how the player from Medford went down. As soon as the team got the ball, he was back up. Glasgow's player went down. As soon as it looked like Medford might be threatening, he was back up. It's hard to tell if and when they're really hurt. He didn't get a lot on that pass. Medford picked it off and knocked it out. And we got another Medford player down, but he's getting up. Glasgow with the throw-in. Medford heads it out. Substitution for Classical. Popped a mile high in the air. Glasgow got ahead. I don't know how you do that and not wind up with brain problems. Medford knocks it out. Glasgow trying to get around. Medford breaks it up. And Medford knocked it out. Substitutions for both teams. The classical kids favor that right leg or ankle, limping off a little bit, and they replace him. Medford coming back. Push to the near side. And a return pass. Trying to get it to Reyes. Off the foot of Chiati. Pushed it too far ahead. Classical will get the throw in. And Medina was about to throw it in. Excuse me. Angel was about to throw it in. And they pushed him back quite a bit. Headed away by Medford. And we're going to get contact called. They're going to give Medford a free kick. Mark cut across, went up to try and get a head on it. Classical trying to get a head on it. They called it off Classical, and we'll have this three-man kick. So I did a little quicker. They set up the three men like they did before. They faked twice and the third man kicked it. This time, Chiati very quickly took the kick. It didn't look like Alvarez was ready, and it went wide right past the far post. That could have been trouble. It didn't look like anybody was ready, like he just took it very quickly. Oscar takes it away, knocks it deep. Medford knocks it out. Still no score in this first half in this Greater Boston League game. Medford took it away. Back checking. They didn't see him coming. Now they're going to call Classical for taking Medford down. The kick will come from midfield. Now the official is on top of the play because now he never gets inside the 50-yard line. It's right at the 50-yard line. They line drive it. Classical got a head on it. Knocked it the wrong way. Now they pop it upfield. Takes a huge hop. Chacon got a head on it. Battles and takes it away. Lost it. Medford kicks it deep. And they're going to call Medford offside. Haskell knocks it up, knocked it too far. Medford knocks it deep. Vargas tracking it down, heads it away. Almost looked like he got his hand on it when he sat down. Classical breaks it up. Medford gets it back. It bounced by. Medford looking to track it down. They keep it in, trying to center it. Vargas heads it away and then knocks it away. Tip it. He couldn't get a lot on it. Classical picked it off. Behind the back didn't work. They're calling it off Medford's head. Classical will get to kick it away. Chacon will get a breather as Classical will make a substitution. Out off Medford again. Calling off Classical this time. Medford will get the throw in down deep. Popped up. And Glasgow knocks it out again. Throw in will move a little deeper down. Out in front, Medford got a head on it, tipped it. I think that was Charles. And it got popped up right to the goaltender. Corral with it. Lost it. Glasgow got it back. Angel has it. Corral has lost it. Glasgow pops it up. It's going to go out of play. Final 5 minutes and counting left in the scoreless first half. Neither team has really threatened either goaltender. Glasgow looking to knock it deep. Headed away. Medford knocks it to the far side. Vargas got a head on it. Medford wound up with it. Knocked away, and then Vargas clears it away. Glasgow will let it go out of play. Substitution for Glasgow. Alvarez will kick it away. Headed upfield by Medford. Pushing it away, pushing it towards the net. Alvarez will come out and slide and take it away. Medford was that close to getting it by. Alvarez just got there. Sekou Koyati was a half a step away from pushing it by Alvarez. He would have had a wide open net. Alvarez just slid and grabbed it. Angel with the throw in. It bounced off Rory. Medford winds up with it. Popped up to the middle. Everybody trying to get a piece. They finally have to clear it back as we're in the final 2 minutes when the clock stopped. And the clock now kept down on the field. Medford looking to walk in. Alvarez with the save and then a huge block out in front. They left the rebound and it was Angel with an outstanding block on the shot. Vargas made the initial save. It came back. Medford had another bullet, and Angel made a tremendous save. So they'll give Medford the corner kick as opposed to a goal. Ball is loose, bounce around, Alvarez will grab it. That would have been a tough goal for Classical to give up. Big time save by Vargas first, and then a huge save by Alvarez. And by Angel. So the two defensemen combined to keep Medford off the board there. Can't be a lot of time left. Popped up. Haskell had one chance where Pergecki come out and just took it away from Galvez, half a step away. But there's two big plays by the defense. Long lead pass. They sent it across. I think they called him offside. They actually knocked it in the net, but it's not going to count. Alvarez will get to kick it away. It was terrific passing by Medford, but they were offside. As they kick it, I don't know why they even bother having kick it. As they kick it, they blow the whistle, and that's the end of the half. So Classical really didn't come close. Medford had a couple of chances. Vargas made a couple of big saves. Angel made the save of the night for Classical so far, and they kept Medford off the board. And once again, we're right back where we started. We started dead even. We played a half. We're dead even. Classical nothing, Medford nothing, with a half left. Welcome back to Manning Field. We'll see what we can do in the second half to see if we get somebody on the scoreboard. 0-0 after the first 40 minutes. Classical will get it started. Classical really didn't have a legitimate shot on McEachran. Galvez came close, but McEachran came out and got a piece just before he, on a breakaway, just before he got his foot on it. Both Vargas and Angel made two tremendous saves with time running out in the first half to keep it 0-0. Medford had a couple of those shots. Vargas made a play earlier. The defense playing well for Classical. Alvarez made a couple of big-time saves as well. Medford has had the better of the chances, and they've kept it in the English end a little bit longer than Medford, than Classical has kept it in the Medford end. Corral grabs it, gets by, tips it ahead. They get it to the near side. It was a little bit behind and off the back foot of Donovan Barrios. It was Diego Barrios, the defender, who made those big plays. That was Donovan Barrios. Medford blocked away, and Classical finally gets a foot on it and knocks it away. The defense doing the job again. Medford looked like they were going to walk in. Medford gets a foot on it. They kept it in, but they lost it to Classical. Classical a little too much one-on-one, trying to get by a couple of defenders. Pass too far ahead. Now, from long range, it goes wide right. Alvarez will kick it away. Medford knocks it out. Haskell knocks it loose. And it gets taken away by Braganca. Haskell just broke it up. Popped up. Haskell keeps it in. Now gets knocked out by Medford. Knocks it out again. Costco move a little further down with the throw-in. And Memphis is going to get called for knocking Classical down. So Classical will get a free kick just outside the 25-yard line. I'll put it just inside the 25-yard line. To get it to the net, it's headed away. I think that was Charles getting a head on it, knocking it away. It could have been Oliveira. And now Glasgow returns the favor. Brzezinski will take the kick. Medford collects, but they have to bring it back outside. Loose, they knock it to the near side. Medford looking to walk in. Nice defense again by Claskell, knocking it away. They tip it. Medford gets there first and knocks it out. Brzezinski knocks it away as Corral was flying down. They overthrow the runway. Mejia threw it way over the head. Now they kick it way up, and not only went up in the seats, it went out the exit. It went right down the exit. I think it wound up in the refreshment stand. Mejia heads it away. Medford clears it away. Skip past everybody. Mark trying to get there, can't. Taking it away, trying to walk in. They take it away. Mark is saying, where's the contact? He threw his arms up, looked at the official and said, where's the call? Medford knocks it out. A lot of these guys are very talented. They might play 52 weeks a year, but they certainly play on other teams. And Mark was trying to just get around 2 or 3 defenders and ball handling, foot handling, thinking I can get by anybody. And when they don't, they look at the official and saying, where's the call? Why didn't you make the call? The veteran from Medford knocked it out. Get kind of a fog settling in. It's funny because it's only settling in. The light station to the left side. Not really. Almost looks like smoke. Medford will get the throw in. Walking around, looking to throw it in front. Claskell blocked it and knocked it away. Claskell took it away. And Medford takes it back. So back and forth we go. Pop to the middle. They missed the header. Bouncing loose. Medford knocks it up. Claskell picks it off. Picked off by Jeremiah Vargas. So there's 2 Vargases and there's 2 Barrioses. A couple of De Leons. There's a De Leon Angel. Medford with a nice little shift. Looking to walk in, still with it. Trying to center it. Got blocked and knocked out. Medford's going to get a corner kick. Made a nice little shift, walked around, took it the back end of the end zone and tried to throw it in front. Claskell knocked it out. Coming from the far side. Everybody breaking to the net. Out in the middle, Medford got a head on it, but they tipped it away. It's going to go out of play. I thought it was Medford got a head on it and tipped it out. They're calling it off Claskell. They're giving Medford the throw-in. Claskell boots it upfield, and it's going to go out of play. DeVita puts it in play. Headed away by Classical. That one. Boy, that one off Medford. That right off the foot of Medford, and they're giving Medford the ball. DeVita with a long throw-in. Goes by everybody. Medford trying to get in front. Medford lost it out of play. Fighting to get control. Now they're saying off Classical. Ground ball knocked away by Classical. Foot race to get there first. Knocked to the net. Alvarez makes the easy save. Corral with it. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Chacon trying to walk in. Corral winds up with it. Slipped it ahead, and there's DeVita knocking it away. Classical almost got by the defense. Classical now will give it back to Alvarez, and he didn't get a lot of foot on it, just knocked it to his right, and now Classical will knock it out of play, up in the seats. Ten minutes and counting into the second half, still no score. Popped up. Looking to get a foot on it. Blocked nicely. That was Mark with the shot. And we're going to whistle. And Medford doesn't like the call. Mark turned to take the shot. And it was blocked by Mejia. And now we look back upfield and we're going to play it down. Alvarez is stretching the leg of the Classical player. Just about 11 minutes into the scoreless first half. Hopefully the young man's okay. In this non-contact sport, they knock it deep, looking for a break. Corral trying to get it. Can't get around the defense. Both defenses playing very well. Not giving up too much. Medford's come a little closer with their tries. English's defense had to make a few really difficult plays. Classical knocks it away. And Klaus got a foot on it, but Medford comes away with it. Classical goes down. They called the second one. They didn't call the first one. They had to call the second one because that was almost like a two-handed push, knocking Classical down. They'll get the free kick. I didn't realize there was another game after this. Kip has got a game. So another long night here at Manning Field, along with all the practices over on the other baseball diamond. Knocked out by Medford. Classical were trying to get possession. While they were trying, Medford knocked it out. Classical knocks it deep. Medford knocks it back the other way. Medford heads it up, looking to go get it. Classical breaks it up. Nice defense. I think that was Vargas. Classical broken up. That was Chacon. Medford trying to knock it deep. Corral tried to give it back, and he pushed it past the intended receiver that was Galvez. Medford trying to walk in, and they score. They walked around the defense. Did we get the number? 7. As we take a timeout, we're giving the goal to Saku Koyati. It took a long time. Just about 15 minutes left in the second half, and Medford finally, with all that pressure, finally puts it in the net. And we got a timeout down the field, and it's 1-0 Medford over Classical. Back out of the timeout. Medford has come close at times. Classical really hasn't challenged McGuckin at all. Long, deep, great job by Alvarez. He came out just as they were getting their foot on the ball. He blocked it with his body, and he kept it out. Great job by Alvarez. Medford finally got on the board. So Classical's going to have to try and pick it up. I believe that was Chiati looking for his second goal. Corral trying to get around. Got knocked down for his efforts. Knocking it deep. He missed the header. It got by. And he almost let Mark walk in alone. He missed the header. It bounced. And he just missed getting his foot on the ball and getting it around and walking in. He gave it away to Classical. trying to knock it deep, headed away by, I think that was Brzezinski. Tip to the middle. Down the near side, Corral. Broken up by Ray. Corral takes it away. Lost it, but lost it to Classical. Tip. Corral tips it ahead. Trying to send Galvez in. Medford picked it off. And they knock it deep. Classical knocks it back, but knocks it out. Classical tips it up. Corral pushed it ahead, pushed it too far. Ray knocks it away. Corral with it. Blocked, taken away. Vargas winds up with it. He knocks it deep and knocks it out. He was looking to get upfield to Corral, and he knocked it out of play. By everybody, but it winds up with Mark. And Classical knocked it out. That was a veteran team. They got 9 seniors. Classical knocking it up. Corral with it, pushing it up. And lost it out of bounds. I'm always picking on the officials. The official that was 50, 60 yards away from the player, now he switches around. He's the guy downfield. His partner is not only upfield, he's out in the middle of the field. He's not over on the sidelines. He's over on the sideline when the ball is over there. But when the ball is over to the near side, he's out in the middle of the field. Meanwhile, your official right now is at the 25-yard line, and the ball is being thrown inside the 50 on the other side of the field. He's again not in the same time zone. Classical broke it up, trying to knock it deep. Medford trying to let it go out, and they do. Just past the halfway mark of the second half. 1-0 Medford. Finally breaking the ice here at Manning Field. We mentioned they're trying for a sweep after beating English. Swing and a miss by Classical. Now they kick it upfield, and they couldn't keep it in. Pop straight up. This is when you get worried because everybody's going to try and get ahead on it. Try to kick it to the near side, broken up. And I think they're going to call Medford for taking Classical down. Classical will get the kick just outside their 30-yard line. They get it to the middle. skip past. Glasgow breaks it up. They knock it deep. Defense is there. I think that was Davida making the defensive play. Could have been Brzezinski as well. Oh, it's like a purple haze that's hanging right under the light tower to the left. And it's the only one. Every place else is clear. I don't know where that's coming from. Off Medford. Medford, they don't make the call, but they were laying all over Corral on top of him. Giles didn't like the call, but there was no question he was all over Corral. Popped straight up in the air. Bouncing back, bounces over everybody. Booted ahead, headed away by Brzezinski. Glasgow trying to knock it back again. Blocked. Glasgow gets around. And Glasgow gets taken down. And they'll get another free kick. Glasgow's down, but they're getting up. And the young man getting up is going to take the kick, so I guess he's okay. Popped up, and it went off Medford's foot. I don't know how that works. They threw it. They threw it to Mejia to throw in. It bounced off his hand, wound up in play, and Vargas kicked it towards the net. I don't know how that was legal. I think it was Barrios giving it up to Mejia to throw in, and Mejia was coming up. When they threw it to him, it bounced off him out front, and Vargas kicked it to the net. Haskell knocks it out. They push Medford back up in front of their own bench. Bouncing around. Glasgow trying to clear it. Now they finally got possession. And they knock it deep upfield. And they bring it right back in the Glasgow end. Ray knocks it to the net. Big hop. Alvarez will come out and play it on a hop. And he boots it away. Glasgow pumps it up. Battling going on. Pushing and shoving. Ray. Battling with De Leon. Glasgow's going to get a free kick. Angel will take it. Gets it to the net. McGecken all by himself. There was nobody anywhere near the net. They lined up at the 10-yard line. Wide open spaces for McGecken to get a good look at it. And he booms it high. Way up in the air past midfield. Medford looking to walk in. Big time save by Alvarez. That was Mark. He's the one that got the hat trick against English. He beat the defense, walked in, and Alvarez made a huge save. And now Mark gets it around him. Nobody in the net. And he can't get around the defender. Alvarez was out of the net. He brought it around him. He went to get around the defender, and the defender knocked it out. And I think it was Vargas. If he gets it around Vargas, all he has to do is just touch it and knock it in the net. And it's history. And with just over 12 minutes left in the second half, we're going to get another timeout. Come out of the timeout. Medford's going to get a corner kick from the near side. Medford leading it 1-0. They get it up. Alvarez gets a good look, goes up and grabs it, holds on, and kicks it away. Ray heads it back. Looking to get around, trying to center it. Kick it long and deep to the far side. Glasgow takes it away. Glasgow goes down. Medford goes down. There's non-contact sport. Everybody's going to the ground. Medford took it away. Again, Glasgow really hasn't done anything against McGecken in net. They haven't come close. Corral broken up. And they're going to call Medford for banging into Corral. Long lead pass. They don't let. Good job by the defense keeping the would-be scorer away and letting Alvarez come out and play the ball. If that player gets around the defense, he's going to have a clear chance to walk in. Trying to center it, and here's Vargas knocking it out. Alvarez reached up and got a hand on it and knocked it away. Angel will take the kick from the 30-yard line. Medford got ahead, knocked it away. And Medford almost got a break. Mark is looking to the official again, no call. He was wrestling with Vargas. He almost looked like he was going to break in. Vargas caught him, held him up. And I don't know if they called that. Mark was looking for the call. They are going to give Medford, I don't think it's the same play. They are going to give Medford the call. And it'll be just Reyes. Now they're going to line up that three-headed monster from Medford. Which one's going to take the kick? Fake, push it. And Classical knocks it out, but they're going to... Classical thought they knocked it off Medford. Referee said no, they're going to give Medford a corner kick. Classical's got a little giddy up in their step. They need at least a goal to tie the game up. They haven't had much of an offense at all. Medford got a head on it. They keep it alive. They pop it, trying to get it to the net. They pop it up over the net and out of play. Ray picks it off. And it winds up going out of play. Oscar will get the kick. Again, back and forth. Medford has kept Classical back on their heels most of the time. Classical breaks it up and knocks it out. Classical trying to knock it deep. Medford knocks it away. They knock it deep again. Classical with a break, walking in. Blocked. Outstanding save by McGecken. Classical walked in, they drilled it, and somehow McGecken got a piece. Now we got Medford taking Classical down. What an outstanding save by McGecken. Donovan Barrios was the man that walked in all by himself. And he did what he had to do. He just drilled it. And somehow McGecken made an outstanding save. And that's a backbreaker with time winding down here. Oscar trying to break it up. Medford takes it away. And they got it where they want it in the Classical end. Long lead pass. They call Medford offside. There's a pretty good crowd here, I just happen to notice. Very good crowd. Kip is up next. So a very good crowd. Time winding down here. Siku Koyati broke the ice for Medford here in the second half. And Medford has just kept Classical back on their heels. They haven't really had a bunch of chances. The one chance they had, wide open breakaway by Donovan Barrios, and the goaltender, Finnebar McEachern, made an outstanding save, keeping it 1-0 Medford. And we're just about running out of time here. Out in front, Vargas knocks it away again. Vargas and Barrios have been outstanding defensively in front of Alvarez. Alvarez made a couple of big-time saves, especially when it was 0-0. He's been outstanding in net. He had no chance on the one goal. And unless lightning strikes here, Medford's going to sweep the Lynn teams here at Manning Field. They head it, and they head it by the net. That's Mark. He's been after the officials all night long to get a call. They headed it once. They headed it out in front. Mark got his head on it, and Klasko got a piece of his header that was going in and knocked it away. It keeps it a 1-0 game. Mark just put his hands on his head and said, "I don't believe it." Kick coming from the near side with time winding down. Kicked away. I think that was Vargas. It might have been Barrios. Both of them have played well. That was ticketed on the net, and the defense knocked it away. Can't be a lot of time left. Headed toward the net. Alvarez will come out and grab it and boot it away. Tipped away by Klasko, the foot race. And it goes out. Ken Ray did a nice job keeping Barrios away. Donovan Barrios. Ray finally kicked it out. Angel will put it in play. Klasko with a quick substitution. You got to go quickly. Trying to throw it in front. Medford clears it away. And Medford clears it away. They knock it deep. Klasko picks it off. Klasko trying to come back. McEachern will get there before Barrios does. Great rush. I think it was Vargas with the rush. Barrios trying to get there, and McEachern just beat him to the ball. And they blow the whistle, and that'll do it. So Klasko had the one chance. They're helping DeLeon off. They actually give him a piggyback ride, get him off the field, twist his ankle or whatever. But 0-0 for a long time. Finally, a scrum out in front. And it was Siku Koyati finally knocked it home to make it 1-0. Klasko's really only had one chance. They just missed sending Barrios in McEachern came out and got it just ahead of Barrios. But prior to that, it was Barrios walking in alone and rifled a shot, and McEachern made an ESPN highlight save to keep it 1-0 and give himself the shutout. So a great save by McEachern stopped Glasgow with their one legitimate chance they had the entire game that would have made it 1-1. And that 1 second half goal by Coyote is the difference in the game as Medford sweeps here at Manning Field. They beat English, now they beat Glasgow. They nipped Glasgow. Glasgow's defense, especially Barrios and Vargas, played exceptional. Alvarez was outstanding in net. But Medford squeezed in that one goal, and that was the difference. Medford won, Glasgow nothing. Medford will go to 9-3-1. Glasgow will still be looking for their first win as wait till their next game here at Manning Field. So 1-0 Medford over Glasgow. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.